Now this is from Assam singer Zubeen Garg's second autopsy underway at Guwahati Medical College. His final rites will take place shortly after that. So this is the breaking input. As we speak, the second autopsy is going on in Assam right now on singer Zubeen Garg. Let's listen in Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma's reaction.
Rati kali 2 bajar pisot Zubeenok biday diar pisot কোনোবাই যদি দোকান পোহাৰ আদি বন্ধ কৰি ৰাখিব চেষ্টা কৰে তেতলা চৰকাৰে কঠোৰ ব্যৱস্থা গ্ৰহণ কৰিব আৰু আজি ৰাতিও যদি কোনোবাই জুবিনক অসন্মান কৰি উদ্ভণ্ডালি আদি কৰিব চেষ্টা কৰে আজি আমি গ্ৰেপ্তাৰ কৰাৰ কাৰণে নিৰ্দেশ দিছো We will not allow anybody to take the law into their own hands আৰু মই ব্যৱসায়ীসকলক আহ্বান জনাম যে অহাকালি 2 বজাৰ পিছত আপোনালোকে সুন্দৰ কৰি ব্যৱসায়বিলাক আৰম্ভ কৰক অসম চৰকাৰ আপোনালোকৰ লগত আছে
All right, CNN News 18's Niloy is with us on the phone line. Niloy, as we speak, autopsy is underway. Now, is it because of government wanted this or this is happening in the public pressure because one autopsy has already been done in Singapore?
Right, Arun, the autopsy, as we get to know from sources inside, that it has just been completed,
okay,
and the body is still there from GMCH autopsy theater. The body shall be taken back to surgery and then is eternally disturbed. But as you asked, that is it government or the public pressure? Definitely, it is public pressure because an entire social media platform, each and every one was demanding. Even big top leaders of the state were also demanding a second autopsy in the state because the autopsy done in Singapore by the Singapore government was a non-invasive autopsy. So they smelled a foul play. Everyone was writing that Zubeen Garg was there was some element of intentions behind his killing, behind his death, and it's not though it might look like a drowning case, but what led to that particular instance was not normal, and there were a lot of people involved, the agency or the organization who took him there to Singapore, the people who were along with him in the island while they were swimming, while he jumped in the water once with his life jacket and swam, and he came back to the deck, and second time again he was asked to jump, or rather he was willing, and somebody lured him, come on, you can. So he jumped again, this time without the life-saving vest, and what they say that the life-saving jacket was too oversized, so he didn't want to wear it. So therefore, and a moment of second time he went into the water, and after that he was still and he was floating, and then people ran to him, and then one of in an exclusive interview with one of his associates who accompanied him with him in every concert with the percussion, he said that like he was puking, there was froth in his mouth, a piece of food which he consumed several hours back came out, and then the CPR was given, that was not working, and they kept on trying with the CPR. Then he was brought to the deck. Then again CPR was to be tried. Then the yacht was brought back to the shore. So, and this entire what happened and what proceeded, the people of the state, the fans, remember. Possibly this is the third largest or fourth largest congregation of fans and ardents on the street. And Assam has come to a standstill for the last 5 days. Shops are closed, roads don't have people, and everybody is in the stadium, on the streets, praying, wishing, and paying last regards or homage to the iconic singer. So people demanded a second autopsy, and the government or the chief minister said that we can't be so aloof to what the public demand is. So owing to the public demand, the second autopsy is being done. The cases have been filed. cases have been filed against the organizer. Cases have been filed against his manager and the people, and a couple of people who were along with him in the yacht and in the sea. So the cases have been filed, and all these cases definitely investigations shall be done. Some people are here, some people are in Delhi, so they also will be brought back. Assam police team shall go to Singapore if needed, and because the Assam Association Singapore was also involved in the entire management, so definitely the members of Assam Association was also there in the yacht. So those people also shall be investigated. So there is a huge demand from the common mass, from the people, that a second autopsy needs to be done. So second autopsy, last night at 12 o'clock, the gates were closed and no one was allowed inside. And after that, Zubeen's body was brought to the morgue, and then this morning the autopsy was done. And what we get to know just now, the autopsy is over.
Quickly, Niloy, I want to ask you about this, that you said Assam police may conduct an investigation in this and probably they can go to Singapore. How, when that can happen, and also how many people have been booked, because these organizers who have done that program there in Singapore, how many of them are booked by Assam police? And also tell us more about the planning if they are actually going to Singapore.
Let's say initially the FIRs were lodged against Siddharth Sarma. Siddharth Sarma is Zubeen's manager, and then a couple of his accomplices on the stage, which include his percussionist, and then the cases have been also filed against two other personalities who were there, though not from the cultural field, but definitely yes, very close with Zubeen. So till now, 5 people have been booked, and the government is totally engrossed with this entire process of cremation. And once the cremation is done, then definitely the process shall start. Initially, the CID will investigate the entire issue, because most of the cases have been given to the CID. CID shall investigate, and as the Chief Minister said, that in coming days, the Assam police will go to Singapore, when near future, when the exact date, I'm not in a position to tell you, but definitely yes, if you ask me, that in Singapore, the Singapore police investigated the entire member who was there in the yacht itself. Then they were investigated in the hotel, and the entire investigation, the interrogation process was for 12 hours. And then the Singapore police came to the hotel and then investigated on the tablets, because Zubeen was on medication for his ailment. So therefore, and what medicines were given and when the medicines were given, those were also investigated. Their statements were recorded, and then they were let to go. So definitely, Singapore police have conducted the preliminary stage of the investigation. But because the people of the state, also the government now smells something foul in the entire process, so therefore the state government also have initiated investigation on its own part, where the CID is all leading the investigation.
So the state government is, of course, doing investigation in this matter, and if it is required, then probably a team can also go to Singapore to actually investigate there. Thank you so much, Niloy, for putting this story into perspective. Now,